we doing? Good? Everything good? All right. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Very nice to see everybody together. Let's turn to... Oh. Bobby, she's undoing all your good work. If you want, I'll teach her. I'll teach her a lesson. Let's turn to page 128 at Sing Yedid Nefesh. First, a quick Shabbat lesson. Are you familiar with the concept of an eruv? An eruv is an artificial boundary that's set up around an area of Jewish people to sort of create a what would otherwise not be a private domain. If you, in traditional Jewish practice, one of the aspects of the Sabbath, Shabbat Shalom, is that you cannot travel too far. Right? Sabbath is rest, and rest means don't try to be somewhere else. Right? You're supposed to be on Shabbat. You're supposed to be where you are. You're not supposed to say, well, today I'm going to California. No. You could say, I'm going to my neighbor's house. I'm going to the synagogue. There's a limited scope of distance that you're supposed to cover on Shabbat. An eruv is again, a fictional boundary. It's an imaginary boundary that says this neighborhood is like one property. And that means that within that property you can travel as easily as you want, you can move whatever you want, just like in your own home on the Sabbath. If you want to move the couch across the room, you can do that. But you can't move it to your neighbor's house 15 miles away. So Shabbat grounds us geographically. It limits us. It says, this is the geographic area where you are limited to for the next 24 hours. And I don't know, maybe that rubs you the wrong way. Maybe you feel like, don't tell me where I can go and where I can't go. Like, I can go wherever I want. And the truth is, in 24 hours, I could theoretically, I could be in like Hong Kong in 24 hours, right? I could be on the other side of the globe. Not theoretically, I guess you could actually do it, right? It wouldn't actually be that hard. So Shabbat requires us to have a kind of pre-modern idea, to embrace the world that wasn't all that long ago where you couldn't go that far. And what that means is that Shabbat requires us to slow down and stay where we are. It's not exactly against the rules of Shabbat, but basically, you're not allowed to rush on Shabbos. You know that feeling you get when you go into the airport and it's just horrible. You have to run through the airport, right? It's about the worst feeling ever, right? That's the kind of feeling that has no place on Shabbat, right? There's no rush. Wherever you are when Shabbat begins, that is where you're supposed to be. And the submission to that limitation on our geography turns out to have a very calming effect. Because when you can only go as far as you can walk, you relax a little bit. Shabbat Shalom, come on in, welcome, you're in the right place. And that's the spirit I want us to have tonight, is a spirit where we're not rushed in any way, where we relax and calm down and stop trying to get somewhere, and instead we just try to be somewhere. This is where we are, so let's be right here, right now. If you have Sidur, the Mishkan Tefillah, this blue book, the Sidur, we're on page 128, the third song down from the top of the page. If you don't know the melody or the words, just listen along and pick it up. You'll get it really quick, and we'll sing it through 2 or 3 times, so you'll catch on and sing loud. Yedid nefesh avarachaman, Yedid nefesh avarachaman, mishochav El retzonecha yishtachavei la 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 mul hadarecha. From the top, Yedid nefesh avarachaman, Yedid nefesh avarachaman, Meshochav-decha El retzonecha Ishtachavei la 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 Mul hadarecha Yarutz Oh Yarutz Avdecha Kemo Ayal Ishtachavei la 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 Mul Hadarecha. From the top, Yedid nefesh avarachaman, Yedid nefesh avarachaman, Meshochav-decha El retzonecha Ishtachavei la 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 El mul hadarecha Yarutz Oh Yarutz Avdecha Kemo Ayal Ishtachavei la 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 El mul hadarecha ya la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 a little louder ya la ya la 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 I lie, lie, I lie, 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 lie. I la la, I lie, 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 I la 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 lie, I lie, 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 I lie. Turn back to page 120 and 121 as Wendy comes forward to light the Shabbos candles and to greet the Shabbat formally, page 120 and 121.
O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter the sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu l'chadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the lights of Shabbat.
Amen. Le'ad ligner, shel Shabbat. Page 132, last paragraph on the page. Or zaru ala tzadik, Ole Shrelev Simcha, Or zaru ala tzadik, Ole Shrelev Simcha. Simchu tzadikim b'Adonai, Vehodu lezecher kodsho. Simchu tzadikim b'Adonai, Vehodu lezecher kodsho. Or zarua la tzadik, Ole Shrelev Simcha. Or zarua la tzadik, Ole Shrelev Simcha. Simchu tzadikim, Simchu tzadikim b'Adonai, Vehodu lezecher kodsho. Simchu tzadikim b'Adonai, Vehodu lezecher kodsho. Yalai lai lai, ay lai 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 lai, ay lai 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 lai. Ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la la ay la 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 ya la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 ya la ya la la. Page 135. Again, the last paragraph on the page. Nice deep breaths. You ever watch the biathlon? You ever watch the biathlon? Yeah. Love the biathlon. Maybe that doesn't surprise you if you know me. Like, there's shooting, so it's like, yeah. In the biathlon, the two things that you have to do are completely opposites. One is sprinting, on skis, so it's incredibly hard. And you have to go as fast as you possibly can, and you pump your heart rate up super, super fast. Right? They get up to 150, 160 beats per minute, something like that. Like these guys have hearts, the size of like a cantaloupe. And then you have to shoot, which requires you to have incredibly calm breathing and a low heart rate. Because if your heart's beating, actually the rifle moves when your heart beats, right? You can't hold it steady. So these guys are able to drop their heartbeat. This is what they practice. They practice dropping their heartbeat, 30 beats per minute in a very short period of time. Right? So they go from like 150 to 120, which is still elevated, but is okay. You can work. I sort of feel like that's the Shabbos thing, right? I realize that's an odd metaphor, but we have to be able to go from the full speed of the work week, where we're rushing, where we're deeply engaged, where we're doing a lot of things. It's the sprint, and then it's a biological shift. It's not just a philosophical shift. It's the rush up to the lighting of the candles. That's the moment where you're supposed to slow your breathing consciously, drop your heart rate consciously, enter the physical realm of the Sabbath, not just the philosophical rest, but the genuine, slower biology of that kind of rest. So let's try to do that too. All right? Page 135 at the bottom. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu veishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ishtachavu lehar kodsho ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu Adonai Eloheinu ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Here we go. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ya la 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 la. Ya la la ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la ya la 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 ya la la. Page 138. Our custom here is to sing the first, the fifth, and the ninth paragraph of this shir, of this song, Lecha Dodi. On the ninth one, when we get to the last paragraph, we stand and face the door as if to greet the Sabbath as a bride and a queen coming to be in our presence. Page 138. Lecha Dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad Hishmi'anu el ha'meuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad L'shem u'tiferet v'letila Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri Ki ba'orech kumiori uri shir daberi kevod Adonai alayich nigla lecha dodi. We stand. Kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Boi b'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha u'b'tzoala toch emunei yam segula. Boi kala lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. 141, you can be seated. About halfway down the paragraph, Mikolot. Mikolot mayim rabim adirim, mishperei yam adir bamarom Adonai edotecha edotecha nehemnu meod levedcha nava kodesh Adonai leorech yamim. 142. Shalom aleichem malachei Hasharet malachei Elyon mihi melech malchei amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leshalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malchei amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu nile shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malchei amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem leshalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malchei amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We stand for Chatzi Kaddish, page 144. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba ve'alma divrach chirutei ve'amlich malchutei b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chaye dechol bet Yisrael ba'agala ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יש מרבה מבורך לעולם ליומי יומיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. Good. We stay standing and turn to page 146. Feet together, shoulders relaxed. Yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la yai la 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 yai la 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 Baruchu et Adonai Hamevor Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. You can be seated. Let's read together the English in the middle of page 148. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzvaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. About 6 lines up in the Hebrew. Umavir yom umevi laila, umavdil ben yom uben laila, Adonai tzvaot shemo, el chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu, leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamari v'aravim. Together again, the English in the middle of 150. Everlasting love you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu, uvahem negei yomam v'layla, ve'avatecha al tasim imenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. We stand for the Shema, page 152. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. You can be seated. Turn to 154. Together in the Hebrew. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha ubechol nafshecha ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה, אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך,
ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם, amen. Page 158. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות, נורא תהילות, נורא תהילות. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות, נורא תהילות, נורא תהילות. מי כמוך, מי כמוך, מי כמוך, מי כמוך. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות, נורא תהילות, נורא תהילות. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות, נורא תהילות, נורא תהילות. מי כמוך, מי כמוך, מי כמוך, מי כמוך. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים, זה אלינו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. Page 160. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, העמידנו שומרנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, העמידנו שומרנו לחיים. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ושלום מעתה ועד עולם. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, העמידנו שומרנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ושלום מעתה ועד עולם. יללי, ליללי, היללי, 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 Baruch atah Adonai, הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. We stand page 164 as we prepare for the tefillah, which begins together on 166. Oh, no, that is the wrong key. See, I switched the key down for that one. That is like way down, would be like Adonai. Adonai. I svatai tiftach. I ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehilatecha. I Adonai. Nice. I svatai tiftach. I ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehilatecha. Together on 166. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imaot, Umevi Geula Livnei B'neihem Leman Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah. 168. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei Hakol Atah, Rav Le'Oshia, Morid Hatal, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayei Hakol Berachamim Rabim. Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar Bal Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memid Umechayem, Umatzmiach Yeshu, V'ne'eman Atale Achayot HaKol, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechayei Hakol. 170. Atah Kadosh V'Shimcha Kadosh, U'Kedoshim B'chol Yom Yalelucha Selah. Baruch Atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. We continue quietly, 172 and following, in the words of the Siddur or in your own quiet meditations. Join back together at the bottom of 180. shalom b'meromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imeru amen. Oseh shalom b'meromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imeru amen. Good, let's turn ahead to page 371. 371. And turn our attention and our spirit towards those in need of healing tonight. If someone close to you is in need of some kind of healing and you would like them included in our blessing, when we pause for people to include names, please feel free to stand up and include their name. Mishiberach Avotenu Vimotenu Avraham Yitzchak Yaakov Saraf Karachel V'Leah Yivarech V'Yirapeh Kol HaCholim. May God, the Holy Blessed One of our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal all those who are ill, including